What's going on, YouTube? Working from home. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably working from home, or maybe you're not working. It's crazy times right now. Crazy video for you guys. I'm sure you read the title. It's probably why you clicked on it. You probably think I'm lying. I'm not. I sold the Miata. Here's a quick video of it driving away. So yeah, the Miata is gone. Let's talk about it. First, let me give you a kind of walkthrough. I am here working from home, as you guys can see, designing this nice little road here. I'm a roadway engineer. I'm sure maybe some of you guys may or may not know that. But yeah, so this is my new office. Working on the house a little bit. Got the kitties here hanging out with me. Some kitties. Oh, this one's the cute one. She just got shaved. So, okay. Let's head off into the garage so we can talk about it. Yeah, the Miata's gone. I sold it. I am in the process of doing a lot of home renovations, and this is a bunch of crap. The landfills are closed. I'm in Orlando, by the way, and it's crazy. Like, Orlando's been locked down since Sunday. Today is, I don't even know what day today is. Today's Thursday. And yeah, now all Florida's locked down because of this coronavirus epidemic, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I'm glad I sold my car when I did, because I got a little bit of extra money on me now, and just in case anything happens, I think my job is pretty essential. I think I'll be okay. But yeah, it's crazy times right now. So yeah, I cleaned the garage. The garage is very clean. I don't know if you can tell. I'll do a little walk around. It's messy because I'm working on stuff, as you can see. And I built this awesome workbench. It's huge. It's like 8 feet by 2.5, and pretty sturdy. And I built it the exact same height as my toolbox, just slightly higher. So I can basically open my toolbox and use this as the workbench up top. So yeah, I got my little 3D printer here, my little cook machine. Ooh, it's nice having a little workbench. So I am on my lunch break today. I've been working from home for a couple days now, and I figured it's about time to give you guys an update. I'm sure some of you may know if you follow my social media, or if you know me in Florida. I posted up my car for a massive part out about maybe 2 weeks ago, and I sold the entire car in one day. And before I sold the car, I was very kind of secretive about it. I didn't really post up that I was selling the car. And mainly because I knew that I would not get the money I wanted for the entire car. Basically, if I was going to sell the car to someone as it was, running, driving with the Turbo 2 swap, which I had to finish, by the way, I would have asked for probably about $10,000, which is a lot of money. And do I think the car was worth $10,000? Probably not, because the paint was kind of shot on it. It wasn't, it wasn't pretty enough for $10,000, but I feel like parts-wise, it definitely was. So I found a buyer for the drivetrain. That was one of the big things. I said, if I can sell the drivetrain, I'll part out the whole car. So basically, long story short, found a guy in Tampa. He bought my entire drivetrain, from motor, trans, adapter plate, the drive shaft, the rear end, the axles. He bought the entire thing. So once I had the money from him and I had half the down payment in my account, basically that's when I posted up my car for sale. I posted up on Saturday morning, like 9 a.m. on the Florida Miata page. Literally by Sunday night, I sold the entire car. Everything. Like literally the entire thing in 2 days. I sold the hardtop for $900. I sold the ECU, the seats, the harnesses. I sold 2 sets of wheels. I sold the BC coilovers. I don't even know what else did I sell. Suspension components, the hydro, every single part in the car, the fuel pump, everything. Sold the entire car in 2 days. People coming over left and right. I was trying to study for my test I was planning on taking, but that got canceled because of the coronavirus. And all day long, Saturday and Sunday, just wheeling and dealing, taking parts off the car, getting cash. It was awesome. Basically, long story short, sold that, and then I sold the shell a week later. Had the shell sold basically, but I had to wait till I got the suspension on it and get it so it can roll, basically whatever. Excuse me, coronavirus. And long story short, I think all said and done, I ended up with just about $10,000, which was awesome, which is exactly what I wanted for the car. Parting it out, I think, was the right call to get the most money back, because I think if I was going to sell the car as is, I probably would have gotten maybe like 7-8 grand, and it probably would have taken a long time to maybe get that amount of money. So yeah, the Miata's gone. I sold it for about 10 grand. What I plan on doing with the money is I am paying off my truck. My truck has like 1,200 bucks on it, something like that. Basically, I want to be done with car payments. And then I'm putting a little bit of money down towards the wedding, because I'm getting married in October, and that'll be paid off. And then basically after that, I'm going to look for a new project. Now, I say this because I'm glad I made the video now, before I made this before the coronavirus stuff happened, because now I'm not going to do anything until the stuff blows over, just in case if I lose my job or my fiance loses my job. I want to have that little safety net, extra amount of cash in my account. But once this blows over and everything goes back to normal, I am going to look for another project car. I'm not done with cars. I am not going to be a lame person that just gives up their hobbies and never goes back to it. I'll give you guys an idea what I'm looking for. I plan on going with a 2nd or 3rd gen Camaro, probably a 2nd gen, and I want to restore it. I want to OEM build something simple, something clean, something I can drive on the street, and of course I'm going to do it with a simple LS swap. Not sure exactly details, not sure what I'm going to do, not sure about trans, anything about that. I think the Miata was awesome. It was a great car. I loved it. It was super fun. It was super fast, and I enjoyed driving the car when I drove it. But since it was so over the top built and everything was aftermarket and nothing was stock anymore, I worked on it more than I drove it. Put it that way. And Miatas aren't meant to go fast. So you have a fast Miata, it's only going to run for like a month before you break it. You know, I'm talking like 300, 400, 500 horsepower Miatas. You're constantly working on them. So the next build I want to go with, I want to go back to muscle cars. I used to have a 3rd gen Camaro. I loved it. I love 2nd gen Camaros. 1st gens are my favorite, but do I have the money for a 1st gen? Of course not. They're way too expensive. So I'm thinking of restoring a 2nd gen Camaro, all OEM, new paint, all OEM interior, keep it clean, and then just do a simple LS swap. So once the coronavirus stuff blows over, that's the game plan, is to go with an LS build in a 2nd gen Camaro. So that basically wraps up that. Trying to keep the video short and sweet. Let me show you the house stuff I'm working on. I know some people ask me about some house projects. By the way, everything's sold on the car, so don't bother asking me about it if I have anything left. It's all sold. Sorry, making sure work's not calling me. Okay, so let's go inside the spare room. So this is a 3-bedroom house. That's the master bedroom. This is the spare room. That's storage right now. And then spare bathroom. And then this is another bedroom that is currently being renovated. Basically, I have a closet here that I've ripped apart. I'm in the process of patching and cleaning up the holes. And then this was the closet, and this is another closet. I'm in the process of patching and sanding and making this clean. Ignore the paint colors. We're testing paint samples. I'm sure the audio is terrible in here. I think we're gonna go with this color. I don't know. I don't pick the color. That's my fiance's job. I just do the work. So basically, I pulled the carpeting out. The carpeting is gone. I pulled the side trims all off the walls. And yeah, rebuilding new closets. This is going to be just a more simple closet. And then this one is going to be like a bookcase style closet. No door. There used to be 2 doors here. No doors, just a simple bookcase for like linen, extra stuff like that. And then this room also is attached to the bathroom. There's a 2nd door to the bathroom besides going through the hallway. So yeah, we're working on this. I'm not sure, I may remove that door and put a wall there and kind of clean it up. So yeah, that's my life. What else? That's really it. It's probably the end of the video. You guys are probably all bored of watching this and nothing to do with cars, and people are probably gonna turn it off, but got some new patio furniture. Oh my god, I'm choking. Anyway, boring stuff. Nothing to do with cars. I don't know if I'm going to keep making videos. Of course I want to. I love making videos, but I don't have a car to film and work on anymore, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And YouTube hates my pew pew hobby. So yeah, here's an update. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry I sold the Miata. See you in the next one.